Good afternoon and welcome to another video in the Artfull Coder series in the SQL series on CTEs. So a CTE or common table expression is a way of subsetting data to simplify a query. And due to the nature it's classed as a virtual table. So what do I mean by that? Well, it'll be defined at the beginning of your query and it'll be thrown away at the end. This is a different approach to temporary tables, which is another way you could do it. But a CTE is stored in memory. So when you hit a query, say a normal query, let's get started, I'll show you what I mean. So let's go to sample data. So when I select all of the data in our table, so this is a database we already had, that is going to go to the disk and say, go and get me this. But there may be times when you want to repeatedly use a subset of this data over and over again without having to keep reading it from disk. And that's where CTE comes into hand. So how do we do one? So it starts off with the with keyword. Then we need to give it a name. Let's call it games subset as, so you do a round bracket and we say select genre publisher from, and our tables, let's VG charts that. And we will get an error at this stage because we're not doing anything with the CTE. It's basically saying, well, I can't recognize it, sort of thing. So what you need to do is you could do select genre from games subset. And if we just execute this now, that should do it. There you go. But it's a virtual table, so it means a suit is defined here. So let's just get rid of that extra noise. So that simply says, well, we've loaded a table into memory. We've created a virtual table of just genre and publishing. Then you could do, well, I only want from that one 10. Let's run that. There you go. It's super quick. And then I could do another query that says select all from games. If I could type, I do apologise. Games subset 5. I done that right. Okay, so it doesn't appear to like that. So let's just do this. I want to see if that runs in its entirety. Yes, it does. So it doesn't like, or does it? Let's just try running it. No. So it doesn't like that. I think that's because we have to terminate each statement. Let's give it a try, see if that does it. No. So it's getting a bit confused. Yes, because it's already using that as part of the query, then it's throwing it away. So this will never execute. So you can have multiple subsets. So let's say with game genres. And then we can say as, and we're just going to borrow effectively this as well. Again, this is the virtual in effect. So we could then say select all from game subset. Okay, it's not liking that there as well. And I think it's because we have that. So if we execute that now, that executes. But basically we've got two withs there. Okay, so it must be terminated with a semicolon. So let's go down here and see if that'll work. This may not work, but we'll try it. No, it's not liking that. So it looks like a CTE has certain limits. So in a nutshell, we've just created a CTE with that. So there you go. So we can see that we've got a CTE of all the games. It's in memory. Yes, that's a brief explanation on CTE. So have a play about, work out what works so you can contain joins inside there, and it's just a way to subset data. So create it in a virtual version to basically use it again and again. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.